Brothers, welcome to the third annual Corgi Cup. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Excuse me, I just got to move this over, get some background music started. Hope everyone's having a great day. Very excited. We have 57 participants ready to rumble for your entertainment. It's going to be a great one. I'm very excited for it. I hope you guys are all excited as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket. So this is going to be a 1v1 single. Let me turn on music a little bit. Single elimination. Sponsored by Red Hot, LOL. Now, with a few people didn't show, so we had to get some replacements. So that means a few people are going to have buys, which is perfectly fine. How is music, boys? Music good? Music bad? What are we thinking about music level, real quick? Music fine? Music good? Okay. So, in round one, we're going to have 4 games going at the same time. We're going to be popping in between each of these games. First up is Jency James versus Calamano 701. Don't Eat Me and Sheepasus in game 2. And then we're having to skip game 3. We'll come back to it. Call Me Alea and Vencadius in game 3. And Gabus and Pisty in game 4. Let me just make sure. Okay, we are missing one. We disconnected from that one. We disconnected from that one. It's probably from waiting too long and disconnected from that one. Okay, give us a minute to get going here. Let me just pop on over here and set up these games again. Very unfortunate. Okay. So let's see. Pop into game 1. Calamano, it's saying it's an invalid invite. Okay, we're gonna reset your guys's as well. We're just gonna reset everybody's. So we're gonna be doing 4 matches today, boys, and this is for the stream. Starting out, first one is going to be a 1v1 in South America. Let me go ahead and copy the code. All right, lobby 1, if you could join this code that was posted in your chat. And create the lobby, South America, easy bots. Copy the link. Match 2, hello boys. It got invalid, so here's your new invite. If you could join that. And match 3, hello boys. Looks like your game got broken. Here is the new one. There's your new code. And match 4, boys. Sorry, your code got invalidated. Join that one, please. And then we'll get started as soon as everybody's in the appropriate lobby.
All right. Just so that you are aware, Call Me Alaya is AFK at the moment. He said that he would be right back. I don't know how long.
Okay. Let's figure out what's going on with Calamano. It's coming up invalid again. Just type in the code, brother. Just try the code. There you go. Try that code. Okay. All right. While we wait for the second 2 games to get started, we are going to go ahead and get started with game 2 and 3. Game 2 is Don't Eat Me versus Sheepasus. And game 3, and then Gabus and Pisty are going to be starting as well. There we go. That one is up and running. And then we have this one as well. So this game is between Gabus and Pisty Hungary. We'll see where these two champions start out. looks like, by the way, I need to be joining as a spectator. Whoops-a-daisies. My bad. Just ignore me, boys. I'm not going to expand or anything. I should be an easy target to take out. So, Pisty Hungry is starting in the south, while Gabus is up in the north. Now, this is all about positioning, and this is a new map, so people are still trying to figure this one out. Gabus might have the access to the more land just because he's all the way up here, but Pisty Hungry does have an opportunity to kind of push up. It's going to be about who saves up here at the end. And starting out and moving over to this one, Don't Eat Me and Sheepus are starting pretty close to each other. Don't Eat Me is off to a pretty good start right now, but Sheepus does have the troops. We'll see if he's able to maintain that advantage or how that looks. Looks like Sheepus is moving closer to Don't Eat Me, so it looks like we're going to be in a bit of a fight here. Let's just go ahead and close these two. And move this tab over to here. There we go. Okay, so in the second game, Gabus is off to a strong start, already getting the crown, moving towards Pisty Hungry. We'll check back in here in a second, but this looks like where the action is Sheepus is going to cut off Don't Eat Me from going down to the south. A very good move if he can hold the land. If he's not able to hold the land, this is going to be an absolute disaster, as Don't Eat Me is going above the top and has more troops. If you're in this position, you do have the option of attacking pretty early on and knocking out your opponent early. We'll see when Don't Eat Me decides to make that charge. The more time he's going into him right away with a big attack, and that's going to be really rough for Sheepus to be able to recover from. Looks like Sheepus is going to lose this one. Not much he can do to recover from this one if Don't Eat Me continues to keep attacking. But Don't Eat Me did over attack slightly there, but is able to recover, and there down falls Sheepus. So it looks like Sheepus is going to be out of this one as Don't Eat Me has taken control. Gabus has been able to control the north like we talked about. Pisty Hungry does have a little bit of a troop. Oh, and there goes the little bit of advantage that Pisty might have. Pisty's in a rough spot. His only hope here is that Gabus over attacks in the north and he's able to attack him directly. And there he goes. He tries to launch an attack and goes again. But it is a pretty big disparity here, as there's about 40,000 pixels that Pisty would need to conquer in order for Gabus to lose this one. So Gabus looks like he's in a strong winning position here, as he continues to just keep holding the line, and that's all he really needs to do here to defeat Pisty. We'll see when he starts his counterattacks here, but 130,000, no, he's going for more land before he engages his attack, which could be a mistake. No, actually, I was about to say he was letting Pisty close the gap, but in fact, he hasn't. He gained more land than he lost there, and now he has re-engaged Pisty, and Pisty is left here to kind of say goodbye to the chat, as Pisty had a good strategy, but unfortunately wasn't able to pull it off. Gabus had the superior position here, and it looks like Gabus is going to win. GG to Gabus. Well done there, brother. And we'll say good game on that front and move on to the next games as soon as we can get this all started. So let's see. Gabus has won this round. Start the tournament. My bad. How embarrassing. All right. Gabus has won. And Don't Eat Me has won. So they both advance. So let's try and get the games that we couldn't get going off to a great start. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. We have Jinsey, James, and Fellow. Fellow, I believe you're in the wrong lobby, sir. Yeah, Fellow, you don't need to be in this one, brother. And Vancadius and the other one broke. Okay, so let's try this one more time. We're on South America. Easy bots. All right, boys. Four times the charm. Here's the new code. Let's get you both in there and get started. As soon as you both are in, we'll start this one.
All right, I'm in.
All right.
Says I'm kicked.
You have to use your in-game name.
Yeah, but it's like kicking me before I can even...
Your Discord name, brother. I kicked you.
Oh.
because you joined as player 900.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
setting me as that. That's like an automatic name.
Yeah, because he's using it off his phone.
Oh, okay.
He's been joining as player 900 each time.
Okay. Can you still rejoin, or do we need to reset this one?
Can you reset it, please?
Okay. There you go, boys. Try that one.
All right, so player 900 is him, and he can change his name in the lobby, right?
Yep, there
Yeah,
you go.
there we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start this one up.
Let's go.
All right. So we have Vancadius and Alea in this one. We'll go ahead and leave this voice call so that they can focus in on their game. Good luck, boys. As we are waiting for them to pick their spots here. Looks like Vancadius is going down south and Alea is going up north. It's going to be a hard road for Alea to be able to come back from, as Vancadius definitely has access to most of the land here. So this is going to be an interesting game, to say the least. There's going to have to be a strategy from Alea to build up a lot more troops than Vancadius, have a little bit better of expansion by the time they reach, and immediately attack Vancadius. The more time Vancadius has in this one, the better chance he has of winning, just because, again, he has access to so much land. So we'll keep an eye on this one, wait to see how this one starts to turn out. And while this is going on in the background, I am going to try and set up the third game. Let you guys just kind of enjoy this as I once again create a new lobby. It's okay. But you have to pardon me, as I am going to be a little bit on the quiet and not going to be commenting too much until we get this one joined. There you go, boys. You should have the new code. See if you can join that one. And Calamano, let me know if what player number you are, because some people are having to join as player numbers. All right, but back to this game. Vancadius does have the crown, but Alea has done a great job of expanding. In fact, taking the crown, but not having as many troops as Vancadius. All Vancadius has to do is just continue to manage his troops well and continuously expand down in the south. Yeah, Jincy, are you in? Did I kick you or are you in? Okay, he's gone. Wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and start this game as well. We'll keep an eye on this one because this is a real barn burner we got going on here, as Alea and Vancadius are really going after each other. Vancadius still going after land, but Alea has gotten the crown or got more troops than Vancadius. Vancadius is going to have to do some crafty work to grab the rest of the land here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. This is a very close game. Alea doing a great job, having done a great job of expanding, is going into Vancadius. Vancadius is not going to be able to have enough troops to hold the line here. This is going to be a real rough one for Vancadius. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to recover from this one. Oh, it just looks like Alea's managed to get enough troops to hold the line here. So, yep, Vancadius does give the claps of good sportsmanship. GG's to Alea and Vancadius. Vancadius does, in fact, lose this one. We're going to switch over to our next game between Calamano and Jincy James. Now, we'll take a look at where these boys spawned in. Unfortunately, I forgot to spectate. But Jincy James starts out directly in the middle. Calamano starts down south. This is going to be an interesting one. They both have pretty good access to land here. It's just about pushing over and making sure you have a good enough access to enough land to be able to maintain yourself here. As Calamano does have about double the troops of Jincy James. Jincy James needs to do something drastic here. Otherwise, he's going to continue to keep falling behind. Sorry, I'm going to leave this game so I'm not just spectating in your mouth. My bad, boys. Calamano moving his way up north, getting ready to take the fight to Jincy James. Jincy James has fallen behind. He's about half the troops of Calamano. Calamano really starting to move closer to him. If I was Calamano, I would consider moving closer to Jincy James as soon as possible. But Either way he plays this, he still has a big advantage here. He is leading by about 20,000 troops with attacks. So he does have more than that in his arsenal to deploy against Jinsey James. But if he does attack too early, this could be a downfall for himself. So I understand the momentum. Looks like he's starting to encapsulate Jinsey James here, moving up through the hello bots and over here as well. Grabbing more and more land. Jinsey James trying to save up probably for a big attack here to see if he can even the playing field. It doesn't look good for Jinsey James as he's continuously falling behind. Calamano's already at 70,000 pixels, which means he's moving faster. You get a speed bonus at 60,000 pixels. Jinsey James still at 30,000. Doesn't look good for him as Calamano's maintaining about the same level of troops as Jinsey James while also heavily attacking into bots. It looks like this is going to be a big old lead that Jinsey is just not going to be able to recover from, as Calamano has completely encapsulated Jinsey. Jinsey only has 2 bots to his name and is not going to be able to pull this one out, as Calamano is just grabbing the rest of the bots here before he engages here. He might be looking to save up a little bit before he does attack, but great expansion by Calamano, moving up north and encapsulating Jinsey James here, as Jinsey gives the desperation attacks, but Calamano has in fact managed to win this game. So we'll say GG's to Calamano and move on to the bracket, which is on this one. So we had Alea winning. And then we had, who did we do? Gents. Yeah, it was Calamano. Wonderful. So they'll move on to the next round, boys. So next up is we're going to have Ducky and Sergeant, Coffee and Travi, and Frizz and Pixel Game Nerd Enjoyer, otherwise known as Wire Wee, one of the best players in the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and start setting this up. Hello, waiting room.
Literally me.
Is Sergeant here?
Dude, I don't play until round 2, but
all right, hold up.
I'm still nervous.
When I'm talking, I need everyone to stop talking. All right, is Sergeant here? No, he is not. All right, so we are going to. Can we edit this? Can I edit that? Nope. Let's see. All right, so we're just gonna, I can't edit it. So what we're going to do is Drake, I saw that you joined but weren't here earlier. Drake, we're gonna have you play against Ducky. If you guys can join match 1. And we'll just say that this is Drake.
Corgi Sergeant is in the chat, just saying.
He is in the chat? All right, never mind.
Yeah, in the waiting room chat.
No, he is not.
Yes.
He's not on the VC, but he's like in the text.
Okay, Sergeant,
Yeah.
join Sergeant and Ducky, join match 1. We'll see if we can get that one up and running. For the love of God, my friend, please just join match 1. There we go. We got him in match 1. And then Coffee and Trovy, if you could join match 2. And then Frizz and Pixel Game Nerd Enjoyer, aka we, if you could join match 3. We'll get that up and running. And pardon us while we kind of move along here. As I set up this next round of games, easy bots. Hello, Ducky and Sergeant. I'm going to be typing your code into the match chat. If you could just join that one. Coffee and Travi, hope you guys are having fun. I'm gonna post your thing in the match chat if you could join that. Ducky and Sergeant, are you both in? Yes or no? Yes, Sergeant, you're in. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Good luck to you guys. Coffee and Travi, are you both in?
It doesn't let me connect. It's just loading saying connecting.
Okay, we will restart that one. Looks like you're in. Or Travi, is that you?
I don't see anything on my end. I'm not sure.
Okay, so you're not in.
All I see is just connecting to server.
Okay, boys, try that. As we keep an eye on Sergeant and Ducky, looks like Ducky went over into the east. Sergeant started out in the middle. So Ducky's going to have the same problem that Aaliyah did have. That he's going to have to approach Sergeant with a lot of troops, as Sergeant has access to more of the land here. Travi, are you in?
Yep.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Alrighty. We have got Coffee and Travi in the game. Wonderful. We'll keep an eye on them. We'll check out them here in a second as we get our third game up and running. Good luck, boys. Riz and Pixel Game Nerd Enjoyer. Hello, hello.
Oh. Sorry about that. Was looking on the chat.
No worries, brother. We'll just set up this game. And I'm going to post it in this chat. And if you guys could both join it. And then just waiting on you, Riz.
Okay, I'm not seeing the chat coming up here.
It's in the match chat. So if you go to match 3 and hit open chat. As it does look like...
Okay, I've got it.
Perfect. We got Ducky pulling ahead, though, with the crown. Sergeant has a little bit more access to land. Is going to be able to cut him off from the south, but Ducky has a lot more troops. You're not Div Buster. Are you in, Frizz?
I'm trying to join it now.
Okay, let me know when you're in.
I need to put the code in.
Wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and start this one as well. We'll have 3 games up and running. Good luck, boys. I'm going to leave your chat so you don't hear me talking. All righty. So let's take a look at this one. It looks like Wavi Trier is in a great spot. He's going into Coffee right now, trying to get that early advantage right in the mix. Coffee does have a similar amount of troops, but Travi has the superior amount of troops and is still expanding, still has that option to expand. So might have baited Coffee into a little bit of an early attack there, as Coffee is now having to deal with Travi's attacks over and over and over again. Looks like Travi's pulling off to a big advantage here, as Coffee's having to dedicate most of his troops to fighting off Travi. Let's go back and check on Ducky. Ducky! Oh, Ducky does look like he's cornered Sergeant. Sergeant is fighting for his life here, but it looks like Ducky is going to be the winner on this one. Moving back to this game, as we have some early attacks, Coffee has managed to take the crown, but at what cost? As in fact, Travi is able to just continuously keep attacking Coffee. Travi letting a late addition to the tournament, letting me know that he's been practicing a lot and was very excited to do a 1v1 tournament. So we'll see how well he can do here as he starts to move up north through Coffee, blocking his access, at least competing for it. Oopsies. There we go. As Travi is in a dominant position here, making sure that Coffee doesn't have a lot of expansion pass, Looks like Travi has access to most of the land and is continuously laying into coffee. So it looks like Travi, unless things really turn around. In fact, Travi is definitely going to win it at this point, having double the pixel size and double the troops. So we'll leave this game and move on to match 3, where we have one of the best players in the tournament. Why are we going against Frizz? This is going to be a real hard one for Frizz to win. Frizz is a little bit of an unknown, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. But Wire does have the crown and by about 20,000 pixels, as Frizz is trying to move to cut him off in the north, but Wire is just attacking him every time that he tries to do that. He's been saving up, he's attacking with very little troops and continuously laying into Frizz. Frizz is going to have a hard time recovering from this one, as Wire has full sent Frizz. Ooh, a risky move there, but he was able to regain the troops to make sure that this one wins. In fact, Wire is continuously pushing into Frizz. He's saying GG's on this one. Well done to well done to Frizz. A hard competitor to go against, but this is all random brackets. So well done to Wire. Great job to you, brother. And we'll update the brackets, if I can remember what tab we're on, brothers. There we go. Okay. So Pixel Game Nerd Enjoyer has won. There we go. And then did Travi win? Ducky won. I've already forgotten. And where's the other game? Yeah, Travi did win. That was correct. Okay. So there we go, boys. The first round of the bracket has been set. Amberland and Calamano, Duck, Don't Eat Me versus Ducky, Call Me Elia versus Gabus, Travi versus Pixel Game Nerd Enjoyer. Well done to everybody involved on that one. As we move over to the chat, and just give a little hello to you guys, as we have not yet engaged with the boys. Hello, hello. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. There we go. GG's, boys. GG's as we get that one going. Gabus, thank you for the £2 donation. Sorry I haven't been able to see it so far, but I really appreciate it as the stream works to catch itself up. Rip Ducky. Yeah, no, Ducky won. Ducky did win, in fact. You didn't give a point to Pixel. It didn't matter. I verified the winner, so he did move on. Sergeant's game reminding me of mine against Dynamon last year. Yeah, that was one for the ages. Zero Winter. You versus Dynamon was definitely an entertainment. Second round, Corgi, have no fear. We're going to get going here. We're going to be doing about 2 matches at a time from now on. So I'm going to go ahead and join. Hello, boys. So a little bit of a change. We're going to be doing about 2 matches at a time. We're having to deal with a lot of technical issues with Better TT and stream sniping. So we're just going to go ahead and limit that availability by doing 2 games at a time, just so I can make sure to get the games going.
All right.
Alrighty. So next up, we have Het Aho versus Luhansk. If you can join match 1, and Dynamon versus Silent Spectre in match 2. If you guys can go ahead and get going there.
Well, good luck to y'all.
Good luck.
Oh, wait, who we going against, Luhansk?
Ahu or something. I forgot.
Well, good luck. Het Aho.
Ahu, yeah.
Oh, they said
Good
they
luck.
can't. They need a couple minutes.
So someone tell me why his wallpaper is.
All right, no talking, please. Hold up. What happened? Who said they couldn't? What? Do what?
Het Aho.
Okay. We would normally disqualify him, but we're going to give him a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, he said he needs like 2 minutes.
That's fine. L Body and Rainy FTW. If you guys could join match 3. Hey boys, your game is done. If you could go ahead and leave match 1. Thank you. And then Luhansk, your opponent needed 2 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and wait on you. So just stay in here if you want, or go into the lobby. Either or is fine. Hello, boys. How are we doing today?
Very good, thanks.
Wonderful. Okay. So I'm going to post the link for you guys. Just let me know if you have any issues. Let's go. I'm going to post it in the match 2 chat. There we go. You should be able to join. Let me know if you have any issues. Hello, boys. I'm going to post your chat of the game that you need to join in the match chat. There you go. And there it is. If you guys could join that one as well. All right, we got Dinomon. All right, looks like we got Dinomon just waiting on Silent Spectre. It's not joining. Okay, let's try it and do this one again. So we'll create a lobby right here. We are doing South America. Easy bots. Corgi Circus is going to spectate. We're going to copy this link. And I'm going to post it again in the chat. There you go. Try joining that one. Oh, screwed up there. Accidentally closed the window for you guys. It's not connecting for me. No worries. We'll try it again. Sometimes we have some issues here. Easy bots. All right. Try that link. Silent Spectre, what's going on, brother? Can you join this one? If not, the URL at the, or the part end of the URL is the password. You can try joining that way. Still connecting. All right, Rainy. I sent a new code. Rainy's in. Wonderful. Just waiting for Body to join. Try using just the password instead of the link. That will probably help out a lot. You just go to Better TT and then hit the join custom at the bottom and then use the code. All right. Looks like everybody's in. Body, is this you, just to confirm? If you could type yes. Yep, that worked. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started on this one. As Rainy and L Body, we'll keep an eye on them. Dinomon. We'll go over and check on Silent Spectre. See what's going on with him, brother. Silent Spectre. What we have learned is that if you just type the code at the end, if you go to Better TT and type the code at the end, it works a lot better. So if you could try that. Wonderful. So we'll go ahead and start you guys as well. Yeah. There we go. We'll try and have both games running at the same time. There we go. All right, so in the left game, we have Dinomon versus Silent Spectre. And on the right game, we have L Body versus Rainy. L Body getting off to an early start. Sorry, boys, I'll leave your chat. L Body getting off to an early start against Rainy, getting the crown. But he does have about double the pixels that Rainy does right now. But Rainy looks like he might be conserving his troops. Maybe he might have dropped. He's not expanding at all. We'll have to keep an eye on this one. He might just be continuously saving. That might be a strategy there. As in this game, looks like Dinomon and Silent Spectre start right next to each other. As we have quite the little battle here. Silent Spectre and Dinomon are keeping pace for pace. Dinomon's taking the early charge to go into Silent Spectre. Looks like he heavily went into that bot. As Silent Spectre does have the superior amount of troops, Dinomon used a lot of those troops to be able to move over to Silent Spectre. A gamble to be sure. Well, I'm not sure if that one's going to pay off for him, as Silent Spectre continuously expands his lead. He's over double the amount of pixels that Dinomon does have right now. So that is going to be a rough one for Dinomon to be able to overcome, as Silent Spectre looks like he's starting to encapsulate Dinomon. Dinomon looks like he's in a saving mode. Looks like he might be saving up for a big attack here. We'll have to see if that one pays off. In the second game, we have L Body starting to really kind of lay it on here, but Rainy's been keeping up. Rainy does have a lot of access to most of the land down south. So the longer this game goes on, if Rainy's able to stay competitive with the troop count that L Body is, this is, oh, but L Body lays into him with a big attack. That is a huge attack that L Body just laid into Rainy. Rainy, unfazed by it though, continuing his expansion here, is going to really try and lay it in. Dinomon in the left game, fully encapsulated though by Silent Spectre. The troops are similar enough, but I don't think Dinomon has enough troops to be able to push through Silent Spectre. It is going to be a hard game for him to be able to overcome this. Is Silent Spectre has more troops and is in fact encapsulated. Dynamon lays in an attack, but it does not move the borders. Silent Spectre just has completely encapsulated him, so we'll count that game as done, and we'll focus in on Rainy versus El Body. As Rainy has, well, we'll keep an eye on both. Why not? Why not? As Christopher Ryan's Abbott has actually taken the crown, but El Body has about 1.3 million troops to Rainy's 500,000. El Body is full sent away. Looks like he has lost this one. He gave up. He didn't want to play, and Rainy's going to be able to take the win from here. So GG's to Rainy on this one. We'll count you as the victor and say El Body has in fact lost this one. Now, maintaining the other game, Silent Spectre has completely taken control of this one, so we will count this one as done as well. And we'll move on to the next couple of games. So we'll go into our chat and mark down that Silent Spectre has won this one. And Rainy has won the second game. Wonderful. Good job, boys. I think El Body needed to leave. Yeah, it does look like that, unfortunately. So Rainy does kind of get the forfeit there. Alrighty. Looks like we have you two guys set up in for match 2. Let's go ahead and get the bracket on the main screen. There we go. While we set up the next round of games. All right, Luhansk and Het, you guys have the game code posted here. It is much easier to just try the password, so I would just go to Better TT and type in the password, which is at the end of that URL right there. I'll just type it in here so you can use it as well. There you go. Okay. Looks like you both are in, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this one. Good luck, boys. And where is that bracket tab? There we go. All right, next game we're going to need is Happy Gamer and Nazuka. Happy Gamer and Nazuka, if you could join match 3. Match 3. Thank you so much. Oh, did I not join it? No, I did. Okay. Hello, boys. Here's your guys' code. It's much easier just to type the code in at the end rather than try and join through the link. Just as an FYI. Let me know if you have any issues, and I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. All right. So taking a look at this game, we have Luhansk versus Het Aho. Luhansk has been practicing a ton of his free-for-all or his 1v1 skills. We'll see if that pays off here, as it is going to be an interesting game for sure. The opponents both start very near each other, as Luhansk has started to move towards Het Aho. Now, the pixel count is very much the same. The troop count is very much the same. This is definitely anyone's game right now. Luhansk moving to cut off Het Aho from being able to move up north, moving through the easier bots, taking a big gamble attacking King of Israel. That was a lot of troops to commit to, but Luhansk does have the numbers to make sure that he stays competitive. He is about 4,000 pixels behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's maintaining his lead. He takes the crown. What a big gain here, but he doesn't quite have the troops. Is he going to have the time to be able to block off Het Aho completely from moving up north? It does look like it. Luhansk has access to all of this land up here. So while it may not be smart to attack right now, Luhansk is building his edge as he has catapulted himself over Het Aho. Het Aho really kind of struggling here, saving up potentially for a big attack. He only has very limited bots to go into at the moment. So it does look like Luhansk is starting to take control of this one. Luhansk with 70,000 pixels to his name is doing rather well for himself, as he continuously moves up north through velvet ground. Het Aho is attacking him, but Luhansk is maintaining a pretty solid troop advantage. Doesn't have to worry about this. Luhansk has two choices right now. Either continuously attack the bots or go into Het. And he chooses to go into Het. As Het counterattacks, but Luhansk with an insurmountable lead at this point looks like he's going to be your champion. Gives a giant attack there into Het Aho and gives the claps of good sportsmanship as Het has full sent. Well done, GG's boys. We'll go ahead and move on to our next game. Boys, are we both in? Yes, I'm in. Okay, so we'll say Luhansk has won this one. Alrighty. Go ahead and start this game up here. So in the next game, we have Happy Gamer and Nezuko facing off against each other. We'll see where each opponent goes. Who put down their marker first? It is Happy Gamer claiming the north. Nezuko goes down south. Happy Gamer has an interesting strategy here, as he has the north, but he's going to have to face the same kind of battle that a few of our other opponents have faced in the background of having less land to compete with. So you need to really be good at expanding and then also move to your opponent before he has access to grabbing all this land down south. As Nezuko has managed to take the crown, both of the opponents are fighting pretty close to each other in terms of pixels and troops. So we'll keep an eye on here, see if Nezuko is able to encapsulate and block Happy Gamer, or if Happy Gamer is able to pull the upset and move down south. Now, both opponents are pretty, again, similar in troop size, but Nezuko does have that little bit of advantage, which we know is what is the key to snowballing in these types of events. It's all about what you can do. Happy Gamer in a little bit of a rough situation, though, as Nezuko is expanding his lead, maintaining a superior amount of troops, even though he is continuously expanding. Happy Gamer has slowed down his expansion to try and build up more troops. We'll see if that one pays off. But now he's going rapidly into a number of bots. Try and hit the bots as they go down to 0, which is the key for this one. But Nezuko is managing to maintain that lead and is starting to move to cut off Happy Gamer. Happy Gamer's got to do something drastic here if he's going to stand a chance. He's 5,000 pixels behind Nezuko. Nezuko has the superior troop count. It's going to be really, really hard. Nezuko does full send, though, and an interesting move. Not sure what that one is about. Might be a little bit of style points, as he might be trying to taunt Happy Gamer into attacking him. We'll see how this one goes, as Happy Gamer does give the attack in there to try and capitalize on that. But Nezuko does full send, gives the kind of the cheeky fake full send into Happy Gamer to grab a little bit more land, and starts to move on from here. But Happy Gamer starts to really capitalize on that. Nezuko might have kind of ruined his chances. We'll have to kind of wait and see. Nezuko continuously maintaining a higher amount of troop count as we wait to see how this one goes. He starts to go into Happy Gamer. We'll count this Nezuko as a little bit of a cocky player here, if we will, and Happy Gamer gives the claps of good sportsmanship. So we'll say GG's on this one. Nezuko will definitely have harder competition. We'll see if he's as cocky when he plays the next level of competition, we'll say. All right, so we'll move on and say that Happy Nezuko has won. And Luhansk won this game. Well done, boys. And then we'll create 2 more lobbies for our next 2 opponents. Still on the South America, still on the easy bots. Okay, boys, if we could have Daglax and Skill Wing Squad in lobby 1 and match 1. And if we could have Aaron Yeager and Proteragon in match 2. Aaron Yeager, perfect. We got everybody in the right matches. Let's go ahead and assign the matches. And just as an FYI, boys, use the code, not the link. The link is a little bit laggy there. So I'm just going to be providing the code from now on to make things a little bit easier. So just make sure you're in betterterritorial.io and using the code, not the link. All right, GG. Good luck, boys. All right, Dags and Skill. I'm gonna post the code for you guys if you could join that. Looks like Skill is in.
I can't join. 1 second.
Try using the code, brother. Does it say
Hello,
invalid invite?
person.
And then 1 second. Nezuko, this is your one and only warning. If you try and join a lobby that you are not in again, you will be kicked from the tournament. One and only warning. All right, boys. Dags, oh, excuse me. Aaron Yeager and Protergon, here is your guys' code. If you wouldn't mind joining that. Looks like we have Protergon. Yeager, are we having any issues?
It is.
Okay, wonderful. Let's go ahead and start this one up. Good luck, boys.
Thanks, man.
Looks like we're having a little bit of issues, correct? Or Dags, are you in?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and start this game off as well. Good luck, boys. Okay. Let's go ahead and get us a little bit of a split screen action for everybody. We got two big ones coming up right here. We have Aaron Yeager versus Protergon over here, which is going to be a heavy hitter. And then we have Daglax, and Skillween Squad, otherwise known as Sago, in the right game. So let's take a look at the left game here. Aaron Yeager off to a big start here, but Protergon is right next to him. Aaron Yeager's built up quite the troop advantage here, and the pixel count as he's continuing to snowball, starting to slowly move his way over to Protergon. We'll have to keep an eye on that one, but Protergon has actually taken the crown away from him, quickly caught up there, but spent a lot of troops to do it, as Aaron Yeager's conserving his troops a lot more. Will Protergon have the pixels to be able to make up this big difference? Now, both boys are starting kind of north and south. Protergon's definitely got the edge in terms of cutting off Aaron Yeager, but Aaron Yeager starting to now approach, does have direct borders and can attack Protergon at any time. But these guys are very much locked in into pixel count as Protergon's heavily expanding. Aaron Yeager's trying to keep pace. We'll see if this is a worthwhile adventure. He does, in fact, start to go into Protergon. That is a heavy attack that Protergon has to be able to tank to continue to move onwards. Now they've kind of leveled the playing field a little bit, but Aaron Yeager's still ahead by about 40,000 troops and continuously laying into Protergon. Yeager looks like he's really kind of came to play today. Now on the right game, we have Skillween Squad starting to cut off Dags as he's starting to move around him and moving down south. That is a huge loss for Dags as he's lost access to all these bots over here, with Skillween having both the troops and the pixel count to support that kind of a move here. As we watch Aaron Yeager lay in another big attack here, as, oh my gosh. Yeah, as Protergon has completely fallen off the leaderboard here. Aaron Yeager continuously laying in the attacks. The only thing that could really slow him down now is if a big bot start to attack him, but that would be a consolidated effort and a lot of luck, as Protergon does give the GGs, saying good game to Aaron Yeager. Now, in this game, we have Skillween Squad starting to encapsulate Dags, but Dags manages... Oh, no! Skillween Squad, having the superior number of pixels, over 60,000, has been able to move down south. Dags' biggest hope of coming back was being able to cut him off down here in the south, but Dags, unfortunately, not able to complete that move here, as Skillween Squad has started to take the lead and completely encapsulated Dags. Looks like we have another victor here in Skillween Squad. Skillween Squad continuously just knocking down bots, building up his advantage, so when he does his attacks, they're going to be worthwhile. But Dags has nothing he can do here other than hope these bots continuously attack Ween, but that's a long shot at best, as Skill Win Squad knocks off the remainder of the 2 bots. Skill Win Squad is going to be your victor in this one. GG's, boys, on that great game. And we will go on to this one here, as we have Aaron Yeager as the victor here. And, oh gosh, I already forgot. Skill Win Squad as the victor in this one. Okay. All right. If we could have Jake and Kingdom of Tim join match 1 and DJ and Shoebill join match 2. As I will set those up off screen. Move this over here so you guys can keep looking at it. As we set up the next couple of games. All right, DJ and Shoebill, here is your code. All right, is Jake or Kingdom of Tim here? Need you guys to join match 1. All right, looks like neither of them are there. We're going to give them a minute. If we could have Egg and Samuel Lima join match 1. Egg and Samuel Lima join match 1. Boys?
Egg is definitely, but I message him.
Last warning, everyone. If you are not present for the game, you will be disqualified.
Okay, Egg is in the match.
All right, Egg and Samuel Lima. I can't get in. Okay, we'll figure that one out, Jake. Thank you for letting me know. Samuel Lima, I'm just going to pull you down. Hello, can you both hear me? Type in the open chat here. Please undeafen. All right, we're going to go ahead and go on to our next game, or our first game, while we're watching that. We're waiting for everybody to kind of move along here, as we have DJ and Shoebill. Now, DJ is a very experienced player here. Has definitely been in a lot of these before, but Shoebill, definitely a new player, but has been playing a lot. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on this one, as Shoebill does have the advantage on troops, but DJ does have the advantage on land. Samuel Lima, you are here. Egg, I'm going to give you a minute. If you're not here when you come back, you will be disqualified. Samuel, if you could just let him know that. All right. DJ, off to a very strong start here, as we have moved into kind of the very heavy expansion phase. Subscribe to Shoebill, aka Shoebill, and he does have to put that apostrophe free, because for whatever reason, the one word that this game does ban is the H-O-E. Anyways, DJ moving into a very dominant position here with 100,000 pixels compared to Shoebill's 43,000. DJ just needs to manage to keep encapsulating Shoebill. Shoebill definitely took a gamble here and hoping that he could maintain a high level of troops, but when you do that, you do need to level an attack early to kind of limit your opponent's ability to expand. but DJ is able to pull away here and completely encapsulating Shubil. Shubil not gonna be able to do much about this one unless he starts attacking now, but even then, DJ's more than 4 times his size. Shubil laying into the attacks, but DJ able to quickly tank those and surpass him. So DJ going to be your victor here on this one. Great game to DJ. Shubil, nice try. We'll see you in the next one, brother. As we'll mark DJ down as our leader. Egg, are you here yet? We'll give Egg here a quick minute as we check in with the chat. Hello, everybody. Money has been on Pixel for days. Yeah, Pixel is a good player. We'll have to kind of wait and see how he does. Fellow saying he's not good. Fellow beat me in a 1v1 a long time ago. Not saying, or not like a couple days ago. Not saying much that I haven't done much 1v1s in a long time. All right, looks like Egg is going to be disqualified. Congratulations, Samuel. You are moving on to the next round. Samuel, I'm going to put you back in the regular chat. Okay. All right. Waiting room. Sorry about that. EG is the first person to be disqualified. That is, I told everyone your last warning, you need to be available for the games. We're not going to be constantly chasing you around. Jake is here. Is Kingdom of Tim here? Okay, Jake, you have been advanced. Congratulations. Hold on, Luhansk is typing. Luhansk might have something to say from the help chat. Let me just check the help, make sure that there wasn't anything that I missed from Mr. Nope, nothing there. All right, Jake, you have an advance. Congratulations. All right, and we are going to take a short break so I can go to the bathroom. Been quite the busy start this morning. Hopefully we'll have some more fun games coming up here shortly. We will be right back in about a minute. All right, boys. Let's go ahead and set up our next 2 games. If we could have C4719N and Wub Ninja into match 1 and Gondor and Pukemon into match 2.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you. All right, just waiting on your opponent, Wub Ninja.
people are like really want to see that, you know.
All right, Wub Ninja. What's going on? He is muted and deafened as well. Please do not deafen yourself, boys. Is the only way I have to communicate with you. Wub Ninja is typing. I can't join match 1. I will throw you in there. There you go. All right. There we go. We got you both set up in here. Hello, hello, boys. Now I am going to be providing you a code. The code is in the match chat if you can join that one. As we set up our next couple games. Hello, Gondor and Pukemon. I am typing your guys' code into the chat.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Looks like we have Wub Ninja and C47 ready. We're just waiting on Gondor. There we go. All right. Both games are ready. Let's go ahead and start them both off here. Yeah. No. Do that. Remember how you did that before? There we go. All right. In the left game, we have C47 and Wub Ninja. In the right game, we have Wire, Pukemon, and Gondor. Pukemon, a longtime member of the Corgi clan, going into Wire. Who's this third player? Oh. Hold on. Boys, looks like we had an issue with your game where there's 2 Gondors. We're going to go ahead and stop this one and reset it. Okay, your new code is that.
Thank you.
Okay, start this one back up again. Looks like we have 1 Wire, 1 Pukemon. Good luck, boys. I will leave your lobby. Have a lot of fun. Okay. There we go. So Wire and Gondor over in the left game, and we have Wub Ninja and C47. So we have Wub Ninja off to a big start with the pixels, but not that much. He's about 1,000 behind, and C47 quickly takes that away. C47 with the superior amount of troops looks like he's going for the cutoff to block Wub Ninja from moving down south through South America. A great move if he's able to hold it. Wub Ninja does look like he's trying to save to potentially counter C47, but C47's keeping up his expansion. Quickly moving over into the west, cutting off Wub Ninja from being able to go any farther south. Wub Ninja does take away the crown, but at what cost? As C47 has completely blocked Wub Ninja from expanding any farther. C47 does have the right amount of troops to get this done, but quickly needs to take that crown to not give Wub Ninja any kind of advantage or time to build up his troops. C47 does need to be strong with the bots he chooses to attack. Now, taking a look at this game, we have Gondor and Pukemon. Gondor with the crown, but Pukemon with the troops. The slight advantage there. We'll see if that one holds, as Gondor is heavily expanding right now, continuously grabbing more lands. Wire Pukemon is falling behind. He might have DC'd or he's saving up for a big attack here. Let's try and be good sports boys when we're playing these games, as C47 does take advantage of the crown. Wub Ninja completely blocked off here. C47 maintaining a strong advantage as he continues to expand. Wub Ninja gives a big attack in there. He's not that far behind C47 in troops, but C47 is C47's getting some big attacks there. Similar amount of troops, similar amount of pixels. It's still doable for Wub Ninja, although C47 has started taking the lead with about 4,000 troops. Wub Ninja gets the crown, but C47 quickly takes it back. Gondor has been completely Pukemon has been completely encapsulated. Just want to double check to make sure that he hasn't dropped by any means. We do have a Pukemon, did you drop?
Apparently it's not Gondor that was in the game.
It's not Gondor? Okay.
Yeah, that's not me.
Thank you for letting me know. We will reset this. I figured there was probably an issue there. We'll just finish up this last game before we get going with you guys, so I will be right back with your game. Okay, so C47 and Wub Ninja in a heavy battle here. C47 does have about 40,000 pixels in the lead, but Wub Ninja giving some heavy attacks there. Very similar amount of troops here. But the longer this goes on without a clear advantage for Wub Ninja, the worse it is for him as C47 continues to lay on the attack with about 60,000 pixels in the lead. Well done to C47 on this one, as we're going to go ahead and count him as your victor here, as he just continuously grabs more and more troops with each attack. Wub Ninja not able to maintain. Wub Ninja does full send. Well done to C47 here, as C47 is able to regain the most. C47 actually re-full sends on Wub Ninja. Well done, C47. We're going to go ahead and give you the lead here. Well done, brother. As C47 was able to defeat Wub Ninja. We did have an imposter in the Gondor versus Pukemon match. We're going to have to redo that one. Where did Pukemon go? Pukemon completely is gone from Discord. He might have had to reset something. We're going to go ahead and give him a little bit of a break there. And let's move on to our next set of matches. So we're going to do Corgi India and Swiss the Great. Value versus Pixel War. So let's go up to the waiting room, let those boys know. Hello, boys. Pukemon looks like he's having a little bit of technical difficulties. If we could have Corgi India and Swiss the Great in match 1, and Fellow and Pixel Wars in match 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Pukemon, you back?
Yeah, I just left for a bit. Sorry.
No worries, brother. We'll get you guys set up in your game. We'll go ahead and get you guys up and running, and then let's use this. And Gondor, if you could let me know as soon as you're in the game through the voice chat so we can make sure that we get the right Gondor in this one. Okay, there's your new code, boys.
Thank you.
Gondor, is this you? No. Okay. Let me know when you're in, brother. Is this you, Gondor? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this one up really quickly. Get it going. And it looks like the other matches are not quite set up, so we're just going to head and get that up and running. Who else do we need? Let's get Gondor and Pukemon Corgi India. Has anyone heard from Corgi India? Oh shoot, I forgot to join this one as a spectator. All right, well, we'll go ahead. I'm going to leave the waiting room. We'll just commentate on this one. We'll see if Corgi India reconnects or not. But right now we have why are Pukemon and Gondor starting right next to each other? Why are Pukemon quickly expanding here? We knew something was wrong when he stopped expanding because this is a very skilled player here. He's been playing 1v1s for a long time. He's been in both Corgi Cup tournaments and has put on quite a show, heavily advancing into the far rounds in both tournaments. Now, Wire Pukemon looking rather strong here. We'll have to see what Gondor is going to do, but Wire Pukemon does have about almost double the amount of troops, about 20,000 pixels more than Gondor does right now. Gondor is starting his heavy expansion, but Pukemon is racing him over into the east or the west here, trying to potentially cut off Gondor from being able to go up north. Pukemon doesn't really need this land as much as Gondor does, though. Pukemon looks like he's starting to save up and just really picking his targets, using his troops only for the biggest advantages that he can get, as he is expanded his lead to about 50,000 pixels here, or 5,000 pixels. Wire Pukemon continuously expanding, just waiting for these giant bots to get low, and then he's choosing to go into them, gaining a ton of land here each time he does it. So he's picking his targets well and really becoming quite strong. We'll have to kind of wait and see if there's anything that Gondor's got up his sleeve. Gondor really worked to block Pukemon from going off on the south, but Pukemon proving that he did not need it, as now he is officially almost tripled or double Gondor's pixel count, and maintained about 100,000 pixel or troop advantage as he does it. Pukemon looking very strong here, as Gondor is trying to expand down south, but Pukemon again doing a great job of picking his targets, has really started to pull away here, as he's completely blocked off Gondor from being able to push any farther up into the north, making sure, and there he goes, leads a giant attack against Gondor. Pukemon, a very skilled player, we knew it, starts to really work to take out Gondor. Gondor has no hope of coming back from this one. Well done, Pukemon. We knew you were a strong opponent, but GG's to Gondor. A tough round one, to be sure. So we will say Pukemon has won this first round. All right. Looks like Corgi India has disconnected. So we are going to say Swiss the Great has won.
Do you know that your face cam is missing?
Yeah, it's fine. Swiss the Great, hello, hello. We are marking you down as the winner. Your opponent did leave. I have to fight Puke. Looks like it's C47. It's a rough bracket, but it was random. It is going to be a tough opponent for sure. But if anyone can do it, you're going to be fine. I have the utmost faith in you, brother. GG, Swiss, how do you feel about your win on that hard battle? Yeah, Swiss, give us your insight. How did you feel? It was a tough fought battle for getting that complete forfeit right there. All right, let's go ahead and try and set up the next couple of rounds. If we could have Ibrahim and Lafa FM into match 1. If you guys can move into match 1. Is Lafa also gone? Lafa is gone. Ibrahim, are you still here?
Ibrahim's moved to the right channel.
Oh, perfect. They both moved. Thank you, boys, for moving into the right lobby on time. That was so nice of you guys. Let's go ahead and get these lobbies set up. Now, I am going to ask that you both confirm that you were either in the voice chat or just in the chat. That will help me out a lot when you do get in. I'm going to type the code here in the match chat. There you go. Just join that and confirm when you are both in. As we're dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties here. There we go. Hello in Pixel. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Here is your code. All right. We got both of you guys ready. Just need to go into the other lobby. See what's going on. Lafa, you having issues, brother? Lafa. Are you having issues? Lafa is tiding. Getting in, I was behind on stream by 1 minute. No worries, brother. That's why we have the voice chat for. That's okay. As soon as he's in, we'll start both games. Okay, there we go. We have both games. Let's start them both up. Move them over so we can watch both. There we go. So in the right game, we have Lafa versus... Oh, let me leave this chat. Ibrahim. And in the right game, oh, this is going to be a barn burner. We've got Corgi Pixel Wars versus Luna Felu. Representing the Luna fan is... Or the Luna clan is Felu. Felu actually, as I mentioned before, beat me in a 1v1 not too long ago. Not saying much there, as I have not played a 1v1 in about a year, but he is a skilled player. That is to be sure. Pixel Wars also very experienced in the game of Territorial. We'll have to kind of wait and see how these players start off, spawning right next to each other, so that any slight advantage that a player feels like they can get, they can definitely take advantage of it. And the opposite end, we have Ibrahim and Lafa starting far away from each other. Lafa starting to take the lead here by about 500 pixels. It's not a lot in the beginning of the game, as we'll just have to see who manages their troops more, as we have a very interesting one over here with Felu and Pixel Wars. Very much working to cut each other off. Pixel Wars did get the northern expansion, but Felu's fighting for it. Felu does have the crown, but Pixel is saving up his troops very well. He's not that far behind Felu in terms of troop size. So Pixel Wars actually is going to... He could lay an attack in on Felu. He chooses not to. Chooses to use his troops to keep expanding and making sure that he has all the advantage in the world. Surrendering a little bit over here in the west while making sure he captures everything over here in the east. An interesting move on Pixel Wars' start with strategy, as both opponents are very near each other in both pixel size and troops. Pixel Wars does have the slight advantage here, as he's completely blocked Felu from going over into the east and actually taking away the crown from Felu. Felu still has a little bit of an opportunity here, but Pixels is taking his time, picking his bots, and still managing to block off Felu. Felu would have to have a heroic dive to be able to get down south. We'll see if that's something he uses to his advantage, or if he picks his target slowly and maximizes his troops. In the right game, Ibrahim has the troop, or has kind of lost the troop battle a little bit, as Lafa has both more troops and pixels, but it's a close race, only separated by 1,000. Ibrahim actually takes the crown away from Lafa. Lafa prioritizing again to take the bots here. We'll see how that one plays out. Getting a huge bot over there, very much expanding his lead. Ibrahim trying to maintain the same kind of advantage here, but Lafa able to sneak through the north here, really blocking Ibrahim's expansion. He's over 60,000 pixels, so he's going to be moving fast. Ibrahim's also at the same speed, though, but it's just going to... Oh, but Lafa moved down south in a sneaky move. Oh, both players kind of out maneuvering each other in different directions. This is probably the closest game we've had so far, as both opponents have done a great job of expanding. Ibrahim has taken the crown away, but there goes Lafa with an attack. Lafa's got about 300,000 more troops, finished his expansion a little bit earlier than Ibrahim. Ibrahim in a bad way, as Lafa is building up troops and slowly but surely knocking down Ibrahim. Ibrahim not going to be able to recover from this one unless Lafa really messes up his attacks. All Lafa has to do is attack once per cycle, and he's going to be able to win here. Pixel Wars on the left game does give the claps of good sportsmanship, as Felu has been knocked out. Lafa also giving the claps of good sportsmanship to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, a new player, but definitely was enthusiastic to play. Played a great game. It's just that Lafa played a slightly better one. So we'll say GG's to both of these opponents here, and we'll mark them down as the winners. So we'll put Lafa in as the winner here, and Pixel Wars as the winner, defeating Felu. GG's to all the opponents there, and we'll continue on into our first couple of games. Hello, boys. If I could have Divbuster and Shrey in match 2, and EI8 and Resemblance in match 4. Okay, perfect. We have everybody set up. Hello, boys. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm going to type the code into the chat. Just join that. Divbuster's having a great day. Good to hear it. There's the code for you guys. And if you can both confirm when you are in the game, that would help me out a lot. It looks like both of you are in. Perfect. Thank you for confirming. Super appreciate it. We'll just get on to the next one. Hello, boys. I'm about to type your code. If you would not mind just letting me know when you both get in. Code is now in. Just join that. Pharaoh, can I ask you to do me a favor? If you're here. Or any mod. Is any mod here?
I am here.
Okay. Can you talk to Nezuko and explain the rules about joining other lobbies?
Yes.
Okay. And if he has
is
any
this
questions
about
about
the
where to
sniper?
go, he seems to be struggling with that.
Okay. Yes. Nezuko, DM me.
No, if you could just DM him, that would be helpful.
Yeah, I'll DM him.
Thank you. All right, Trey, are you still in the game or did I accidentally kick you? Are you in? In. Okay, good. Then I kicked the right one. Let's go ahead and start this one. And start this one. Okay. So in the left game, we have Corgi Resemblance and EI8. And in the right game, we have Divbuster and Shrey. Divbuster, a heavy champion, always does well in the streams. We'll see if that translates to a 1v1. E8 and Resemblance, both a little bit of newcomers into the world of stream games. Haven't had much experience with both, so they're both untested. We'll see how they do. Corgi Resemblance off to a great start, though, as he's taken the crown away, about double the pixels of EI8, while maintaining a similar amount of troops. In this game, though, we have Divbuster taking the crown, but Shrey is not far behind him. In fact, Shrey's maintaining a higher level of troops. We'll see if that lasts. Both people are very close to each other in terms of pixels. Poe deserves the 6-minute advantage? Yeah. Now, in the left game, Corgi Resemblance really starting to take control here, as he's got about 2,000 pixels. Same with Divbuster. Divbuster and Resemblance both maintaining a high advantage here. Their opponents are going to have to do something drastic if they're going to want to have the lead, as this is a game all about snowballing. So we'll see how this one goes, as Resemblance now touches borders with EI8 and can threaten him at any time. Great animation. Thank you. Resemblance is now starting to cut off EI8 from being able to go up north. Divbuster, kind of more of a turtle situation here. He does have the crown, but Shrey has managed to pull ahead on the troop count ever so slightly. Div is going to have to watch out for that one. But if Shrey doesn't attack now, Div is going to be able to overcome that little bit of a counter here. But Shrey now starting to really push into bots heavily. Used a lot of those troops to push into bots to try and level the advantage. And in fact, it is neck and neck with these two players over here, as EI8 has conceded the game and said GG's, as he feels like he has lost the game, as Resemblance was able to push through EI8, destroy that blockade, although they're still going. So we'll see if this one has any. Nope, it is Resemblance's game. Resemblance has won this one. We'll say GG's to Resemblance. Now in this game, we have a little bit of a barn burner here, as Shrey has now taken the crown away from Divbuster, but Divbuster quickly gets it back. It's going to be interesting to see who's able to get more troops out of this one, as Shrey has to wait for any of these bots to go down. He could be attacking Albanian, but he is saving his troops. We'll see if he goes into Div, and he does. He was waiting for Div to attack, but Div used a lot of his troops to expand. Is that going to pay off, or is that going to be backfire there? As Divbuster only has about 6,000 troops to his name, Shrey actually takes the crown away from Divbuster. He has lost a lot of troops in doing that and sacrificed a lot of time. He could be attacking down south into Mandy, but he is prioritized, and there he goes. He is going into Mandy. Another attack could have done really well there, but Div continuously taking control of this game. We'll just maximize into this one, as we have seen that the other game is over. Shrey now in a hard spot of trying to attack Mandy and level the playing field in terms of pixels. Both troop counts are pretty similar, but Shrey really needs something to go well for him. Unfortunately, Mandy not going to be cooperative with him, as each time Shrey manages to level attack, Mandy's done with hit theirs, and Div is just over here saving, waiting for this, and as he's launched his counterattack, Shrey in a little bit of a disadvantage here, prioritized attacking the player, perhaps just a little bit too much, as he sacrificed some good opportunity to grab more land. As Divbuster keeps laying into him with a lead of about 56,000 pixels, Divbuster, all he has to do is just kind of save Div throwing up the Indian flag. Shrey is doing perfect attacks for real. I know he was. He just missed out on a couple of bots down south, and that was all that the advantage that Divbuster needed. Shrey playing an absolutely amazing game, but Divbuster definitely was a hard opponent to go against. We'll just keep watching this one and see if anything comes about, as sometimes a player will blunder this end game, but it does look like Divbuster is continuously saving up and leveling heavier and heavier attacks. So we're going to go ahead and mark Divbuster down as the winner here. Congratulations, Divbuster. And Resemblance for winning your games. Just confirming that that one's over. Yeah, that one's over. Okay. So we'll mark them down and move on to our next couple of games, which is going to be Guest Gaming and Padfoot in Wisconsin and Banana, son of RGW. Sorry, boys, I've been in your chat the whole time. My bad. All right. We're going to do 3 games this time. If we could have Guest Gaming and Padfoot Sneaker into match 1.
Oh my god.
Corgi Wisconsin and son of RGW into match 3. And I'm sorry for that typo. It's not song, it's son. My bad. And Pharaoh and Poe into match 5.
Okay.
Okay, who are we missing? Son of a Banana, are you here? There we go. Okay. There we go. And this will be finishing up the first round here, so let's go ahead and move along. Guest Gaming and Padfoot, how you guys feeling right now?
We're doing good.
Good to hear.
Nervous.
Nervous? No need to be nervous.
Very nervous, yes.
All right, boys, I'm typing your code into the game chat.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's our code. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm in.
Padford, you're also in, correct?
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay. Hello, Corgi, Wisconsin, and son of RGW. Sorry for mistyping your name, brother. This is your guys' code. If you could both join that. And hello, Pharaoh and Poe. Pharaoh, the winner of the first ever Corgi Cup. Pharaoh, how you feeling about this one, brother?
I don't know. I haven't played 1v1s in months.
Great to hear. Great to hear. Alrighty. Here is your guys' code.
Thank you.
Poe says, give me mercy.
Give me mercy. I will try to just win.
Okay.
Maybe struggle.
All right, we got Poe in. We're just waiting on Mr. Pharaoh.
Yes, give me a sec. Yes, I think I'm in.
Okay. Good luck to all.
Yes.
I will leave your guys' voice chat. Boys, my mistake. I accidentally started you guys all on Europe. We're going to go ahead and reset you guys real quick as we get the other games on screen. So if you guys could both leave this match and we will try again. My bad. My bad. Okay. Looks like you're both ready. Let's go ahead and start this one. Good luck. Okay. So 3 games going on at once. 1, 2, and where's my third? There it is. Okay. So we'll keep this one on standby. Let's take a look at the games that got off to an earlier start. We have Poe taking on the crown early on. Where is Mr. Pharaoh? Pharaoh over here taking a little bit of a far away start here. Pharaoh is not expanding though. We'll have to kind of wait and see what's going on there. That might be a strategy or it might be a drop. We'll wait and see what Pharaoh does. He might be just, again, conserving his troops to do a big push. What happened in this game? Looks like players might have dropped in this one. Hey, Vince, thanks for subscribing, brother. Yeah, so we'll take a look at what happened on this one. Pharaoh, just real quick. You're in this game, right? Or did you drop?
No, I left because Poe is not in the game.
Okay. We'll
So
restart.
I guess you still have a sniper.
Yes. I do have an idea of at least who one of those is, and they will be being banned from the chat after, or banned from the Discord after this. All right.
Yeah. Can you send it in DMs, the messages?
It would take so much longer. I really don't have the time. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your code. Just confirm when you're both in. Okay, as we'll wait for that one to go.
I am in.
Poe is in, you're in, let's go.
No, wait. There's another guy in. There are 4 people here.
Yeah. Poe, did I kick you?
Oh, are you?
No,
Okay.
I'm in. Okay, good.
Then it's good.
We'll start this one up. Good luck, boys.
Thanks.
As we'll keep an eye on this one. We've unfortunately you guys been watching a little bit of a barn burner here, but RGW and Wisconsin, both heavy hitters in this game. Son of RGW taking a strong lead here with about 1,000 pixels and a little bit more troops, but Wisconsin still has the bot Poe to take down if he wants to. He's going to have to really manage his troops as RGW is just being able to save. He's going to be a strong opponent. We'll see if it's enough for Wisconsin to take the crown. It doesn't look like it, as RGW's just been able to save this whole time as Wisconsin's been grabbing the land. And there he goes. He launches his first counterattack, but the troops are very leveled evenly against each other. So it's not quite over yet. Even though son of RGW does have about 2,000 more pixels than Wisconsin. So this is going to be quite the interesting one. It is a very even pixel count and troop count. Now taking a look at our second game. We have Poe and Pharaoh. Pharaoh starting a little bit closer to Poe this time and getting the crown. And he's about double the size of Poe in pixel counts. We'll see if Poe's going to be able to counter that. He's starting to move over to Pharaoh, seeing that he has a little bit more troops than Pharaoh does. And Wisconsin, boys, we are not doing that strategy. Yeah, we do not peace out. So we're going to count RGW as the winner here, just to let them know. Hey, boys, we're not counting that as a strategy. We're going to count RGW as the victor. It was a nice strategy, but it is against tournament rules. But thank you so much. Okay, and we'll focus in on our main game here, which is Poe versus Pharaoh. Pharaoh starting to take control of this game, about 7,000 pixels, but they're fighting for land, and Poe really has a strong advantage on this. He might be able to block off Pharaoh. He does have a little bit more troops than Pharaoh, so Pharaoh's in a tight spot. He's going to have to make something happen here. Otherwise, Poe might actually upset him. But Pharaoh able to get over the top, able to block Poe from being able to grab any extra land. And preventing himself from being blocked off, as now he's really taking advantage of that. Pharaoh still maintaining the crown, still about double the size of Poe, but Poe has a slight advantage on the lead, but Pharaoh's troop count has expanded. And now he is more or less even with Poe. Poe desperately trying to catch up on the troop count, or on the pixel count, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible, as Pharaoh has taken majority of the land. As you can see, he's got about 48% occupation. There's only so much land to get, and there goes Poe. Poe does give the claps good sportsmanship. A tough opponent to go up against first is Pharaoh. Pharaoh has played a lot of these, and even Rusty is an amazing player. Poe did a great job on that one. Almost was able to pull off the upset, but alas, we will say that Poe has lost this one and give the victory to Pharaoh. And RGW has won this one, which is aka Banana for those who are playing along in chat. Hello, boys.
Yeah, our better territories won't work.
No worries. We're going to give that one another go.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, here's your new chat, or new code.
Thank you.
And if you both can confirm when you're in. We got guest gaming.
I'm in. Yep.
And now we're just waiting on
I'm in.
Padfoot. You're in? Wonderful. Let's start this game. Good luck, boys.
It's doing the same thing.
Bro.
It's doing the same thing.
Did it not
Oh
start?
my god.
Yeah, it's like, for him, it's just keep on saying error. From mine, it's just like frozen.
Okay, so we have both you in, though.
Yeah.
Are you both in? Because you both picked a starting location.
No, we can't pick one.
Oh. Yeah, I.
All right.
Wait, am I moving?
We'll try this again. One more time.
Yeah. I'm gonna close out of it completely and go back.
Yeah, I would restart, or close out of the tab and then reopen it and just open that code in a new tab.
All right.
Yep.
I'm in. My hands are shaking right now. Oh my god.
Have no fear, brother. You'll do great. All right.
It's doing the same thing.
All right.
Mine's working.
Yours is working?
Yours is work. Mine's not.
Yeah.
All right. Guest Gaming, we're going to give you a little bit of a buy here. We're going to ask you to just restart your computer and see if that helps.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to take a quick break here as Corgi's down like a coffee and a half. What do you guys think of the first round? Any matches you're looking forward to? Gavi, what happened to you, brother? You missed the tournament. You were supposed to be here. Very disappointing. Great stream, Corgi. Well, thank you. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying. Sorry we're not able to interact as much as I would preferably like. Looking forward to Pharaoh versus Banana. Yeah, when is that game coming up? We've got... Is that one next? No way. Where is Pharaoh? My gosh, I'm blind. Oh, it is Pharaoh versus Banana. Oh, no. Wow. That is a rough one. I have a 2% chance of winning, says Pukemon. Pukemon, your opponent is... Oh my gosh. You ever just lose yourself? C47? I don't know, Pukemon. I definitely think you got a chance here. I can't wait to keep winning for mobile. Yeah, DJ, it's a great feeling. You're doing a great job. Resemblance versus Div Buster. Ooh, that one will be a good one. Div Buster is very strong, but Resemblance had a great showing there. What are the tips for the final? It's all about the starting positioning that you can get. If you can get a slight advantage on your opponent and block them off even a little bit from getting troops, and then maintain a higher level of troops to block, or maintain a high level of blocking your opponent from grabbing land, and then maintain the slightest level of more troops, you win the game. Pukemon, you can win? Absolutely. Why am I still in? Skill win, didn't you win? Hold on, skill wing 1, right? I'm not imagining things. I have power out, so I didn't play. Well, someone played in your stead. Must be another person. Okay. Oh, this is Sago. This is Sago. He was impersonated. Okay. Dag, are you still here? Hold on, let's go into the event chat. Did Dag leave? All right. Hey, boys, contestants. We need to do something. I need everyone to listen to this. When you're in the game, I need you to confirm that you are in the game and that we're not getting stream sniped. So I need you to either type immediately that you are in or tell me in voice chat, but I need that confirmation either way because we did just have a little bit of an issue there. We'll go ahead and fix that in the bracket here later on. We're going to take a short break so I can go to the bathroom again. As I mentioned, I've been drinking quite a bit of coffee. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Wisconsin won. No, he did not. There is no stream sniping on a peace out. Yeah, we're not allowing that strategy. It's a classic 1v1. That was just kind of a goodwill thing to get the game over. So we're not allowing that one. Drake, why am I not in the cup? I was here when the stream started. You needed to be here at 8:30 per the event, and you didn't show up until like the event started. Now, if you want, we can move you into Skill Wing Squad. All you need to do is join the event chat right now, and we can put you in there because I don't want to advance somebody unjustly. And you are in there. So we'll put you in there and call that one good. Well, let's go ahead and get started with... Oh, Guest Gaming and Padfoot. We still need to finish you guys. Hello, boys. Guest Gaming, have you restarted?
Yeah, I restarted my PC.
Okay, let's try this again, brothers.
Okay.
That is your code.
All right, thank you.
Please confirm when you're both in.
I'm in.
All right, I'm in.
All right.
And it's doing the same thing.
It's working for me.
Yeah. I think my better territory was not working at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, Guest Gaming, we are going to have to disqualify you from this one. Nothing, if it's on your end, it's working for everybody else. There's unfortunately nothing we can do. We can't keep waiting for round one. I'm very sorry. We'll definitely get you in on the next one if you want to. My humble apologies, but I understand technical issues, but we if we can get it going by the time that you guys come up again, we'll allow it. But other than that, we're gonna have to give the win to Padfoot.
All right.
So we'll try one more time in about 20 minutes or so and see if that works for you. Because I hate to make you lose like that, but if it comes up again, we will have to unfortunately disqualify you. So
actually, I did make I was making a lobby myself. It did work. Maybe we can try that.
Okay, let's try that. You make the lobby and give us the code.
All right. Oh, I gotta open it again. right, here's the code, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And what map is it? South America, right?
Yes.
All right.
And put on
and
easy bots, not easy. Yeah, there you go. And then kick ducky
Kick.
and start.
All right, and start game. And what? Yeah, it's not working.
Okay, we'll come back to you guys if you want to go back into the main lobby. But if by the time we get to you guys again, if it doesn't work, we will unfortunately have to disqualify you.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
You guys are fine. It's a
Yeah, it was
technical issue. It's not malicious. So, anyways, we're gonna move on to round 2, which is going to be the Middle East. So let's get Amberland and Calamano 701 into match 1, and Don't Eat Me and Ducky into match 2. Don't eat me. Just there we go. Perfect. Hello, boys. How we feeling?
Good.
Calamano, that was a great game you played against Gency right there. I'm hoping that you can put on another little bit of a show for us.
I'm hoping to get through a little bit, yeah.
All right. Here is your code.
Copy that.
And then if you could both let me know when you were in. Calamano, are you able to join? There we go. Amberland, are you in? Just confirm in the match chat. Or just by saying it. I'm in. Calamano, are you in?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think he's confirmed it on YouTube chat.
Okay. Here's our first game of match 2. It's going to be Calamano and Amberland ball. Good luck, boys. And let's go ahead and get started. Set up the other match. All right, Don't Eat Me and Ducky. Here is your code. If you can please confirm in this match chat when you guys get in. There's your code. Ducky, were you just kicked? Yes, you were. Okay. Try and join again. Lobby closed? Okay, we'll start a new one for you guys. Try this one again. All right, Ducky, are you in? No? All right. Are you in now, though? No. Okay. I'm just going to DM both of you the code. Okay, you both have been directly messaged the code. You should be able to get in. Please confirm that you are both in. Please confirm yes or no that you are both in. You are in. We just need the last one. Don't Eat Me, you were privately messaged the code. If you could just hop on in. All right, let's take a look at this game while that one's getting set up. Unfortunately, a little bit of technical difficulties there. Calamano off to a great start. Unfortunately, missing out on this game, as Amberland does have a little bit of a troop advantage over here, but it is about a 10,000 pixel at 100,000, or no, about 10,000, no, 100,000 pixel advantage for Calamano. Calamano still sitting on a couple bots, by the way, is trying to build up his troops so he can tank the attack coming in from Amberland Ball. As Calamano now has 300,000 pixels to Amberland Ball's 186, and has started to pull away on the troop count. Calamano with some great expansion there. Amberland gives his desperation attack. It is not going to be enough. Calamano is going to be able to take the lead here. Yep, and Calamano continuously knocking down things off as we're still, unfortunately, trying to set up the next game. Don't Eat Me. What's going on? Give me some kind of communication, please. I am there. Wonderful. Only took you about 3 minutes. No, you are not. You are not in the game. Make sure you use the new code that I directly messaged you, brother. Calamano, great victory there. We'll go ahead and mark you down. As the first winner of the second round. Don't Eat Me. You have 30 seconds to join the game or you will be disqualified. We're not going to keep playing this one. You have been directly messaged the code via Discord, not in the match chat. So if you're in a match chat and you don't see me there and Ducky there, you are in the wrong game. You did not join it. I'm still waiting for you. As you can see on screen, you are not in the game. Nope, wrong code, brother. That is the code. Please join that. All right, are you in, yes or no? Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and start the game. All right, Ducky and Don't Eat Me, starting out in the Middle East. We'll see where they put down their markers. Who puts down their marker first? It is Ducky starting out in the middle. We'll see what Don't Eat Me does decide to go. He goes over to the right at the last second, so really banking on grabbing this amount of land. Now, we could also boat down. The Middle East is a little bit different of a map where you have the option of kind of boating around, where you didn't really have that option in South America. South America, very north and south, really limits the boating, but this game is going to be a little bit different here. So we'll see how this one goes. The opponents are exactly the same, might be using the exact same strategy here. We'll see how their expansion goes. Ducky does take a slight advantage here, but Don't Eat Me does have a little bit more troops, so they've diverged ever so slightly as Don't Eat Me has taken the crown away. As Don't Eat Me is going into his infinite growth phase, Ducky's saving up a little bit before he does. As Don't Eat Me has a little bit of an advantage here, but Don't Eat Me, or Ducky, has kind of lost his opportunity to grab free land. Don't Eat Me going heavily into the bots, far away from Ducky. Looks like he's going to go try and go north and south and block Ducky from grabbing any of this land, as Ducky is going to be playing a little bit more conservatively on the troops, but is definitely losing the pixel game. Do I have my water? No, I do not. Okay. So Don't Eat Me with about 150, 60,000 pixels to Ducky's 10,000, excuse me, is starting to pull away, but Ducky still has that troop superiority working for him. But Don't Eat Me with the amount of land that he is grabbing will be quickly be able to overcome that. Ducky moving into Don't Eat Me. We'll see if he launches an attack right now, or if he tries to use his extra troops to get more bots. It is a risky strategy either way, as Don't Eat Me has been able to level the playing field and continuously expanding his lead on the pixel front. Here is Don't Eat Me, really starting to level the charge. We'll see how this one goes, but Ducky saving up a lot of troops, but every time he saves up troops rather than attacking Don't Eat Me has been hold on, I'm sorry. I'm commentating. You guys can hear. Okay. Has been using it to try and get more troops. Don't Eat Me continuously getting farther and farther in advantage. He'll be able to continuously build up his pixel count based off the interest he's going to be getting from the far superior land that he has to Ducky. Ducky is in a rough spot right now. He might be able to... Oh, no! Big attack from Don't Eat Me. Ducky launches a small counter attack, but Don't Eat Me really going to be able to lay it on here. Ducky needs to grab more land. He does. He does. He had the choice of either leveling an early attack or using those extra troops to grab more land. And he was a little bit more conservative than potentially he needed to be. And Don't Eat Me does level a full send. A risky strategy, to be sure. Ducky does full send back, but Don't Eat Me pulls ahead, and Ducky is out of this one. Congratulations to Don't Eat Me. That was a great game there. Let's go ahead and level the game and say that Don't Eat Me has won. There we go. And we have our first of 2 rounds. GG says Ducky. Yeah, great game, Ducky. Nice try, brother. It was a good one. You did beat Sergeant the Betrayer before you got out, and it was a great game that we all saw, so we're happy to see that. Let's go ahead and set up the next round of games. Call me Alaya and Gabus if you can join match 1, and Travi and Pixel Nerd Game Enjoyer if you can join match 3. Sorry for the delay. No worries, brother. We got it fixed at the end. Just happy to have a good game here. Okay, let's check a look at the lobbies, see if everybody's ready. All right. Hello, boys. I'm going to be directly messaging you the game code, so check your DMs.
Could you send me a link instead, because it might be a bit easier.
No, the link is not working for a lot of people, so I'm just sending you the code.
Okay, yeah, sure, no problem.
I'm in.
You're in? Perfect. Hello, boys. I will be directly messaging you the code. So if you haven't gotten a DM from me, check your message requests.
Wait, huh? Okay, that'll be.
I'll be back in a second. All right. Looks like we got Wire and Travi ready. We just need not Gabus, but Alaya. Yeah, did you get the code?
I'm copying the thing now.
Okay. Are you Hydro?
Wait, that's not.
That's not you?
Wait, there.
Yes or no? There we go. Okay. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start both games. Good luck, boys. Let me leave your chat.
Yep.
All right. In the left game, we got 2 wires going at each other. And let's get the other game up and running, which is going to be, we got Wire and Travi on the right, and Gabus and I already forgot Alaya on the left. We'll see how this one goes. Both opponents picking similar spots. This one's going to be probably the most interesting, as we have one of the best 1v1ers in the game going against Travi. Travi has also proven his skills here early on. We'll see if that translates against one of the best players. Any of the best players can have a bad game, and Travi's going to need Wire to have that if he's going to hold the advantage. But as you can see, they're doing pretty similar expansions here, so we'll see which one is able to pull it ahead here, as both players are keeping neck and neck. Now over on the left game, we've got Gabus and Alaya kind of neck and neck as well, starting very close to each other. We'll see if one starts to levy an early attack or if they both prioritize bots first off. Wire doing a great job of expanding. Travi maintaining the similar amount of troops, but Wire's is starting to pull ahead here. They're both Wire. So we got Wire We and Wire Travi. We's really starting to pull ahead here with 14,000 pixels to Travi's 9,000. We'll see if a player launches an early attack here or if they both prioritize continuously expanding. Gabus, on the other hand, has started to take control of this game as Alaya is going to be really boxed in here as he has all the East to go, but Gabus has started to kind of move his way over as well, making Alaya go into some heavy bots before they are ready to be attacked. It's going to be a rough one as Gabus does maintain that troop advantage. Alaya might be falling to the pressure here a little bit as Gabus is furthering and furthering his advantage, not letting himself get cut off here in the north. In fact, cutting off Alaya a little bit in the north is Gabus. Gabus has a ton of land to get, but the Middle East is a little bit tricky because you do have to expand through landmass or boat. Wire We has really started to take control as he levels an attack against Travi. Travi is in a rough spot right now as he's got less than half the amount of troops that We does, and We is going to be able to really take control. We is saying GG's already as this one does appear to be over. Now, in the left game, as Travi does concede, GG's to both you boys. That was a great game. Hard one to win, excuse me, as Travi does the noble thing and full sends on a bot so we can win. So we'll go on, we'll mark him down as the winner and go on to this game as Gabus has taken control of the north and really started to expand. Now, Alaya did boat down to give himself a little bit of hope here, but has sacrificed most of India in return as Gabus has almost double the size of Alaya and has similar amount of troops. So it looks like Gabus is going to be able to pull ahead here unless Alaya makes some smart moves really quickly, and it doesn't look like he's going to have enough as Gabus does have 56% of the land and a little bit more troops than Alaya. We'll see if Gabus is able to finish this one off as Gabus is in a commanding lead. Gabus gives the strong. A great game played by Gabus as he starts launching attacks into Alaya, continuously knocking him down. So we will mark Gabus as the victor there as well. Great game to both you boys. Let's go ahead and update the bracket. Gabus has won. And Pixel Game Nerd Enjoyer, aka We, has also won. GG's boys. All right. If we could have Ashu and Luhansk into match 4. And Silent Spectre and Rainy FTW in match 5. Oh, Ashu, I won.
Oh yeah, Corgi.
What's up?
So I can play on my phone. I can play on my phone.
Okay, we will get you up next after this one. Thank you for letting me know.
All right.
Hello, hello. How we feeling, boys? I don't think either of you have a mic. That's okay. Okay. I'm going to directly message both of you the code. If you have not accepted a DM from me, just check your unread messages. Hello, boys. I'll be directly messaging you the code. If you have not accepted or not gotten a message from me, just check your unreads.
All right.
All right, we got Ashu and Luhansk ready to go. Just waiting on Silent Spectre is in, and Rainy. So we're just waiting on Rainy.
I don't see the code.
Check your message requests.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Just let us know when you're in, brother.
In.
All right. Oh, looks like you dropped.
I'm in.
You are not in on our screen. We're going to go ahead and reset this lobby.
Okay.
New codes have been sent. Silent Spectre is in. Rainy is in. All right, let's go ahead and start these both up. Good luck, everybody. Let me leave your chat. Okay, so we have Luhansk and Ashu over in the left game, and we have Silent Spectre and Rainy over in the right. Now, Luhansk taking a little bit of an interesting strategy, taking the less opportunity land, yielding most of it to Ashu. He might be going for the better position spot that he can get and looking to push in a little bit. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Rainy and Spectre taking very different positions. Rainy has a lot of access over here. Spectre's biggest chance is he's going to have to cut off Rainy from being able to push over in the west or directly push into Rainy right off the start. It'll be an interesting one to keep on for sure. Sorry I'm late, y'all. Happy Corgi Cup. Happy Corgi Cup indeed, Maps. Good to see you, brother. As we'll keep an eye on this one. Yes, mods in chat were guaranteed a spot due to all the work they do in Discord. Yes. Yeah. How do I get in the tournament? Signups closed last week, brother. But if you want to be in for the next one, just make sure to join the Discord. As we keep an eye on the left game, looks like this one's going to be heating up as Ashu has taken the crown again. But this one did happen in the last time Luhansk played. Luhansk is a little bit crafty in how he attacks, and when he does, Ashu might be a little bit too hard of a target, though. We'll have to keep an eye out for this one. As Luhansk is maintaining a similar level of troops and trying to squeeze past Ashu. We'll see if that one pays off. Ashu countering that one, though, pretty heavily and blocking Luhansk from being able to go up north. Luhansk looks like he's trying to block off Ashu's further attempts in going up north, but he's going to be blocked by that lake. A little bit unfortunate because now he has to wait on Space Fun 101, and it might give Ashu just a little bit of a break he needed, as Luhansk has completely blocked off north and south. He's actually sending a boat around. Very interesting move there, as Ashu has not sent a boat. We'll see how this one goes in terms of speed. Luhansk does land first, but not by much. Gives an early attack. Looks like it's not going to be enough, as Ashu has blocked him off, but Luhansk takes the crown away. Luhansk doesn't quite have the same amount of troops that Ashu does. Just kidding. Ashu lays a big attack and regains the crown. It's going to be a real rough one for Luhansk. He might have an opportunity to boat around. He levels a direct attack, and Ashu takes the crown away. He doesn't quite have the troops, so he's going to need to hold the crown here for a little bit. In the other game, Silent Spectre leveling some big attacks into Rainy, taking the crown away from him. Rainy prioritizing going after the bots, moving his way around and going backfeeding into all these bots in the east that he does have access to. Silent Spectre holding on the line, building up troops, and choosing to directly attack Rainy. Will Rainy have enough troops to be able to hold the line here? As both games are playing out relatively similar, with one opponent having the crown but not quite the troops. Luhansk is backfilling and was able to sneak around in the Middle East in the Arabian Peninsula. Was Luhansk a smart move there? Ashu in a little bit of trouble here, as Luhansk has already touched down in Africa. That is going to be a tough one to overcome. Rainy able to make a smart move around as well. Both games are real barn burners here. Luhansk touching down further in Africa, blocking Ashu's chances of recovering. Luhansk, the sneaky devil himself, pulling off quite another little bit of a roundabout, losing the early crown game, prioritizing the fight and the position in the late game. Luhansk walking away with the crown here. Ashu conceding. Great game from Luhansk and Ashu. That one could have been anyone's game. Same story, different chapter over here with Rainy versus Silent Spectre, as Rainy has gained all of Africa, but only is now just gained 40%. Silent Spectre desperately trying to give some attacks in there, but Rainy able to tank those attacks. So our winners here are going to be Luhansk and Rainy. Great games from this one. Luhansk is OP, says Anto. I agree, brother. He leveled quite the game there. That was a real good one. I thought Ashu might have been too much for Luhansk to handle, but it in fact was the opposite. So congratulations to our opponents or competitors, as Luhansk moves ahead, and so does, I already forgot, did Rainy win? Yeah, Rainy won. Yep, and Silent Spectre does concede there. So great games from those two opponents, as Rainy and Luhansk will face each other in the next match. Now that one's gonna be really interesting because both players play with a very similar strategy. We'll have to see how that one plays out. But let's go ahead and get started with our next round. Alrighty. If I could get Axel home, and did Nezuko have to leave? He did. Okay, Nezuko has
yes,
left.
I removed his participant role because he did not react to my questions about if he was sniping others. So
Okay.
it's reasonable to assume it was him.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and advance Axel home. Congratulations. Is he even here? We might have a little bit of a dead bracket there. Axel home is here. Okay, Axel home, you are getting the advance. Please stay in this this waiting room just so I know that you haven't left yet. All right, so if we could get Skill Wing Squad and Aaron Yeager into match 1 and Anto and Jake into match 2. We got one person in each game. We're waiting on Skill Wing Squad, who had left, if I remember. Or that was the bot. Drake, if you want to join match 1, we'll just fill you in right here. Okay. And match 2, is Jake still here? Jake. Why was he server muted?
I think it was because he didn't sound 18.
Jake, if you could move into match 2. Okay, while we wait for Jake, let's go ahead and set up our first game, which is going to be Drake versus Aaron Yeager. Hello, Drake and Aaron Yeager. I will be both messaging you the code. Please check your DMs. Hey, that Greek guy, thank you for subscribing. Is we really that good? I might lose this. Yeah, we is very good. Okay, we got Drake and Aaron Yeager set up. Let's check out the other match. Jake, you got to get into match 2, brother. I can't get in. Here, let me pull you down there. Okay. Should have been able to get you both in. I'll be messaging you both the code. If you haven't received a DM from me, check your message requests. If you haven't received a DM from me, check your message requests. Okay, so we got one game set up, just waiting on Jake and Anto. We got Anto, just waiting on Jake. It failed. Okay, we will get you guys set up with a new game. Anto and Jake, we're going to get you set up with a new game. Jake is having issues. With a new game. Anto and Jake, we're going to get you set up with a new game. Jake is having issues. There's your new code, Anto. And there is your new code, Jake. And there is your new code, Jake. Okay, we have Jake, just waiting on Anto. Okay, we have All right. Can you both confirm that you are in? Can you both confirm that you are in? Jake is in. Anto, can you confirm that you are in? Jake is in. Anto, can you confirm that you are in? Yes. Okay. Everybody's ready? Let's go ahead and start these next round of matches. Okay. So on the left, we have Jake and Anto. On the right, we have Drake and Aaron Yeager. Rob Drake, for those of you who may have been donated or gifted a membership, make sure to root on your boy Drake, as we have Drake starting in the far right and Aaron Yeager starting in the left. Now, Yeager will have a little bit more access to the middle ground here, and it's going to be interesting to see whether he pushes out or tries to backfill first. Same story, different chapter between Jake and Anto. Anto might have the little bit better of a starting position here, as he has just a little bit more excess land to grab here. Jake does have a potentially better line in order to grab half the map, but the half the map kind of starts like right here, as the Middle East has a lot of water barriers to kind of work around. Now, in this right game, Drake has taken a slight advantage over in pixels, but Aaron Yeager, a smart player, knows what he's doing, saved up his troops, and now is waiting for the bots to line his way up. Is starting to catch up to Drake. We'll see if he is able to overcome. Drake has a slight bit more troops, but Aaron Yeager actually is able to take the crown. Both these guys are going back and forth with who has the crown. We'll zoom in here a little bit too, as Anto is now taking control of the crown, but Jake is now kind of blocking off Anto from being able to grab any kind of land over here in the peninsula. Looks like he learned something from Luhansk's game, and it's not going to let that be a repeat. So he is very much prioritizing grabbing the Mediterranean, or not, excuse me, the Mediterranean, the Arabian Peninsula here. Aaron Yeager starting to move his way over ever so cautiously into Drake. We'll see how Drake responds. Drake is attacking a big bot, taking a little bit of a risk there to make sure that he has better position over Aaron Yeager. As they both trade the crown back and forth, Drake has the slight advantage on troops, but has launched a big attack into some bots in the background, while Aaron Yeager still managing to maintain the crown. But it's switching back and forth. Anto now has the crown, or Anto still has the crown, and a pretty big advantage over Jake. But the longer this game goes on, it could be potentially better for Jake. Anto might be a little bit better set up, but he is kind of having to wait on a few bots to do big full sends. I'll have to time that right, as Aaron Yeager gives the kissy face, has taken the crown away, and is now starting to really pull ahead. Drake has landed in the Arabian Peninsula, but misses out on this big attack that Aaron Yeager is going to be able to launch. Doesn't look like Drake's going to be able to recover from this. Aaron Yeager really needs to block this last bot off. We'll see if he's able to catch it in time. He has to look at this last bot, and in fact, he does. There he goes. Drake is completely blocked in. He has a couple of bots to backfill. We'll see what Aaron Yeager's strategy is he's got complete control over the West. Now, it's a little bit of the same story, different chapter. Jake managed to get a little bit more troops. Anto does have a lot of land, and Anto is done with his expansion phase, so Anto is going to be saving while Jake is still trying to expand, catching up. It's a pretty big deficit between Anto and Jake, as Jake has about 60,000 pixels less than Anto. Anto saving up and now starting his attack on Jake. Jake is going to be in a rough one here. We'll see if he's able to recover. A very tight game over here between Aaron Yeager and Drake. Drake launches a big attack, but Aaron Yeager looks like he's going to be able to hold the line here a little bit. He might have over-attacked there, but he does have enough pixels to be able to recover, as Aaron Yeager gets attacked, holding the line. The troop count is so similar between these two. All Aaron Yeager has to do is he has the land to yield, as it looks like Anto is going to win this game. Congratulations, Anto. You'll be advancing, and we'll go ahead and count you as the winner. We'll full screen Drake and Aaron Yeager, see how this one is going. So similar in troop count, but the pixel count doesn't lie. Aaron Yeager, he has so much land to have, or to yield, that he can just save up if he wants to, but he is kind of taking the slow and steady attack. Every time Drake attacks, he attacks, and Drake does concede and full sends. Congratulations, Aaron Yeager. You will now be advancing. Aaron Yeager with the win over Drake. And Anto with the win over Jake. Okie dokie. Hello, if we could have C47 and Pukemon into match 3 and Swiss the Great and Pixel Wars into match 4.
Which matches y'all's gonna join?
3.
Thank you.
All right, we got everybody set up. Wonderful.
Hello.
Okay. C47. Here is the code. Pukemon. Here is the code.
Oh, Steams, I see.
Hello, boys. Pixel, here's the code. And Swiss the Great. Here's the code. All right, we got Pukemon and C47 lined up. We got Pixel, just waiting on Swiss the Great. Swiss, are you able to get in the game? All right, we'll give Swiss a quick second. I gotta go to the bathroom again, boys. My bladder, let me tell you. I drank so much coffee for the energy, and I gotta pee. We are. Hey, your boy is back. Let's take a look. See if we got. Nope, no. Swiss the Great. Swiss the Great, what's going on, brother? Can you communicate with me? There we go. He's typing. Can't get in. All right, we'll reset your guys' lobby. All right, here's your new code, Swiss. Here's your new code, Pixel. Pixel is in again. Nope, can you wait a bit? I'm going to restart. Yeah, we will wait on your game. Let's go ahead and get another one lined up. All right, if we can have Arthur, Zin, and Lafa into match 5. Lafa FM. There we go. Hello, hello, boys. I'm gonna give you both a code.
I'm so nervous.
No need to be nervous, brother. Just check your DMs. You're gonna do great. I have the utmost faith in you. And Lafa, there's your code. Lafa, I don't think we've messaged yet, so check your message requests for the code. Or let me know if there's any technical issues. Arthur Zinn is in. Where is the code? Lafa, I directly messaged you, so check your direct messages and then go to message requests, and it should be there. Have you found it, Lafa? Okay, both games are ready. Let's go ahead and start them off. I will leave you guys' lobby. Good luck, boys. And we'll start Wire and Pukemon, or Pukemon and C47. Good luck, boys. So in the left game, we have Wire, Pukemon, and C47. And in the right game, we've got Lafa starting off here in the middle, while Arthur Zinn takes to the right. We'll see which one has a little bit better positioning. Now, off the start, Arthur Zinn does have the little bit better positioning just because he has access to most of the board. But if Arthur Zinn is able to capitalize on some good bot attacks and maintaining a good advantage, this one could be really interesting. Now, this game, a little bit more competitive in terms of grabbing the middle, as you have Pukemon really staking his claim on the Arabian Peninsula. C47, though, is in a great position to challenge Pukemon for that. We'll see if the boats are going to be an issue on this one, as Pukemon might have unlocked the code, making sure to kind of have better access to the peninsula and grabbing all this land in Africa. Now, C47 isn't exactly a slouch himself. He's got a lot more access to land over here. We'll see how this one plays out. Please, C47 says Pixel Wars. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight Pukemon, huh? Pukemon is definitely a great player. Yeah, so I don't have to fight him. Was I supposed to join a match? No, DJ, you're fine. Not yet. We're just watching Pukemon C47. Pukemon off to an early start, though. He's got a big pixel advantage. C47 going to be a little bit struggling here, as Pukemon's already kind of started to challenge C47's access to the west. No, my drink. Now, Arthur Zinn has taken the crown away, but Lafa definitely has the troop advantage right now. He's got 200,000 to Arthur Zinn's 128. This is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Now, Pukemon really starting to establish his dominance. Has a big troop advantage here, and the crown. Lafa has a huge troop advantage. He's going to need to start attacking, though. We'll see what happens here. I'm not sure if Lafa's just biding his time or if he might have dropped. We did get a direct message. Yeah, not sure what Lafa's strategy is here. We'll keep an eye on it, though. He might have dropped. I disconnected. All right, we'll reset Lafa and Arthur Zinn. Arthur, Lafa did drop, so we're going to go ahead and reset your game. We'll do that here in a second. We're going to keep an eye on Pukemon and C47 here quickly. I'll be right back with you guys. Pukemon now establishing a huge control. He's got 40% of the land, and most of the remaining land is in Pukemon's control. C47 is in a bad way with about 300,000 pixels or troops less than C47. Pukemon levels about half his troops into a heavy attack into C47. Pukemon now really starting to lay it on. He's got 265,000 pixels to C47's 70,000. C47 launches a desperation attack, but it's not going to be enough as Pukemon's going to walk away as the victor. Full sending C47. Quickly taking him out. Great job, Pukemon. Great game there. C47 was a tough opponent, but Pukemon is not one to be messed with. Congratulations to you guys. The claps of good sportsmanship. Thank you for being a good sport. Let's go ahead and say Pukemon has won. And we will relaunch Arthur Zen and Lafa. Okay, Lafa, here's the code. He says, sorry, no need to be sorry, brother. Technical issues happen. We got Lafa. We got Arthur Zen. There's you guys' new codes. And just confirm that you were in once you're in. Lafa, we'll see what happens if you're able to get in.
I'm in.
Okay. Who is I am in? Arthur, was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, Lafa, are you in? Can you confirm? Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with this one. Good luck, boys. We got Arthur Zen versus Lafa, the rematch. Lafa was in a good spot. He had a lot of troops. We'll see if Arthur Zen is able to kind of maintain his crown. He was able to kind of pull ahead there. I'll leave you guys to chat. Good luck, boys. As it looks like Lafa kind of goes in the same spot as Pixel War did. Solid strategy. We'll see if this one carries through. As Lafa is going to try and replicate what Pukemon did here in the early game. Lafa's got a great spot. He's got a lot of advantage here in terms of early land expansion here. Arthur Zen does take an early crown. We'll see if that one carries through, as Lafa is going to really challenge Arthur Zen. Now, Arthur Zen has a little bit different spot than Pukemon's opponent, as he might be able to early boat into the Arabian Peninsula. Lafa, hopefully Lafa's still in this one. He did leave the match chat, so hopefully he's still there. But this is a pretty competitive one, as both opponents are maintaining a very similar amount of pixels and troops. We'll see if anyone's able to get a big advantage. Lafa taking the cheeky move, going into boating across the peninsula early into the Marshall Lee bot and taking the crown away. A big advantage there for sure, as Arthur really needed to push through to challenge Lafa for the middle, as that is going to be a difficult one to recover. Hold on, just checking something really quickly. Okay, that was deleted. Thank you. Arthur Zen has about 100,000 pixels to Lafa's 90,000, but Lafa's got about 8,000 more pixels than Arthur Zen does right now. But Arthur Zen boated down into the Arabian Peninsula. Lafa caught a little bit lacking there, as Arthur Zen has a little bit of time to move around. Lafa really charging him in the middle, though. We'll see what Arthur Zen's ultimate strategy is, as he does have a little bit more troops, so he can't really be attacked right now. Lafa potentially over-attacking here to try and block off Arthur Zen from grabbing any more land. Really prioritizing the land is Lafa, but he does have the troops to support it, as Arthur Zen has really grabbed a bot up north, blocking Lafa from being able to go up north, but Lafa completely blocking. And now we got a boat race, boys. Both opponents are boating down. Oh, with the new boat strategy, you can change the direction of your boats. Arthur Zen might be going into Brock Lowry, but as everyone knows, boats travel troops on land travel much faster than those in the water. And Lafa's over 60,000 pixels, which means his troops are going to travel much faster, completely blocking off Arthur Zen from being able to go anywhere over there. Great awareness by Lafa to block Arthur Zen. Now, Lafa does have about twice the amount of troops that Arthur does. He levels a heavy attack into Arthur. Arthur's in a bad way right now. He's getting a little bit of a bailout against the Funan bot, but is it going to be enough? It doesn't look like it. Lafa's now doubled his troop count. Lafa now just laying it on, and it doesn't look like Arthur Zen is going to have much of a chance of pulling this one back, as Lafa is relentless with his attacks, now triple the size of Lafa's troops. Huge attack there, full send, and Lafa is going to be your champion. So Arthur's in, not able to withstand the assault from Lafa. Congratulations, Lafa. Oh, DJ, I did skip you. Oh, that's why you were asking. Okay. All right, DJ and Samuel Lima, if you guys can join match 1, and we'll try again with Swiss the Great and Pixel Wars. App just crashed. No.